Let me put you on game. Don't listen to people who lose or you'll do the same. Stop talking to people who don't give a fuck what you saying. Stop spending your money on weed, go hop on a plane. Stop pointing the finger and start taking some of the blame. Let me put you on game. The money is up and it's down, it's just how it goes. Everyone's going through something.
What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. All right, y'all, so this is going to be a love reading. So we're going to start off this reading with some messages through music and just, kind of go with the flow and see what it is that you need to know. All right, so messages for my Scorpios. Let's get a message through music. What is it that my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios need to know about their love life? Messages for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay. So we got A. Marie. All right. So there is someone here in your energy that says, Scorpio, it's always been that one thing that had them tripping about you guys. I used to love me some A. Marie back in the day. Okay. So if you guys remember her in this song, she kept saying, there's this one thing that got me tripping. Okay, and so some of you guys, there's one thing that had them tripping is that you were somebody that they fucking loved. Okay, so you had someone in your energy that may view you as a missed opportunity here, or they feel like you and them had a special connection, or there was something different about you guys, but it was always this one thing that this person couldn't get over. Look at this, soulmate. For some of you, this person felt like that you were their soulmate, and this is that one thing that always had them tripping, because I really feel like you were dealing with someone who didn't believe in soulmates. They didn't believe in twin flames. They didn't believe in that type of shit. But it was like, damn, why can't I get Scorpio off my mind? Why do I always think about them? Like, it was this one thing about you guys that kept this person tripping. It was the fact that some of you were their soulmate, all right? So for some of you, maybe you're wanting to manifest a new soulmate here, but I really feel like this is someone who now views you as a soulmate or somebody that they shared a soulmate connection with, okay? Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So this particular person, I feel like they had a lot of unwanted thoughts. Like, they thought about you all the time, but the thing was, this person didn't want to think about you all the time. You see what I'm saying? It was like, they didn't understand, I feel like for a lot of you, their feelings for you. They didn't understand why they thought about you. They didn't understand why they had dreams about you. They didn't understand why they would hear songs about you that reminded them. Like, they didn't understand this shit. They had a lot of unwanted thoughts, but they didn't understand that these thoughts, this was love that they felt for you guys. And you could have brought some type of new opportunity for this person to experience love. All right, so let's get into it. Messages for my Scorpios. Tell us more about their love life, Holy Spirit, and what do they need to know? Because there was someone here, like I said, it was this one thing that kept them tripping, and now they're realizing you were their fucking soulmate. All right, they're never going to have this type of experience. They're never going to share these type of feelings with anyone else ever again. All right, tell us more. Damn, messages for my Scorpios. Tell us more about what's going on in Scorpio's love life and what do they need to know. Scorpio's love life. What is going on in marriage? We have wedding bells are ringing, but as you see, this card came out crossing. So I feel like for some of you, you had this person tripping, but the thing was they were already married. For some of you, you were already married when you met this person. There was something about a marriage that was significant about this connection. This is why you had this person tripping. They was like, how the fuck I'm sitting up here thinking about Scorpio and whoop the whoop this and that, but I'm already married. I already got the man or woman. I thought of my fucking dreams. Shit, they thought. Because when this person thought about you, they thought about wedding bells. They thought about you as being a man or woman that they should have married. Okay? Tell us more. New love. All right, so I feel like you were someone who stared their romantic feelings. So even though this could have been someone who was in a marriage, they was in a relationship, you were representing this new love, because remember, new opportunities in your life. You were supposed to be this person to come in and be this new love, and you guys have new opportunities. Like, you were supposed to learn and grow through your experiences together. So I'm picking up that Two of Cups. You was like, you were their opportunity to have new love. You stirred some type of romantic feelings. You made this person feel something that they never felt before. And that's why they're saying this is one thing that has them tripping, because you made this person feel some things that they never felt before in their life. You know what I'm saying? You stirred their romantic feelings. So they could have had a blocked heart. You know, their heart chakra could have been blocked. They could have been guarded. You know, they didn't want to deal with feelings and emotions, but you stirred something here. You stirred up these romantic feelings within them. All right, tell us more. Yep, but they didn't. I feel like this person didn't give you the benefit of the doubt. They didn't even give this relationship a chance, though. So I feel like something happened with this person. Something could have blocked them out to love. They were scared to experience love. Like maybe even this connection, like because they've never had an intense connection, the feelings, you know, that they felt with you were so strong. But I feel like it happened very quickly. Like this person developed feelings for you very fast, and they didn't understand it. Like, hold on, wait a minute, you know, so like pause, you know, and it was like you were new love, even though this person was married for some of you, because everybody, this ain't your story. You know, for some of you, your person could have been married. You could have been the one that was married, but I feel like they viewed you as someone that they should have married here. When they thought about you, they thought about wedding bells. Okay, but they didn't give this relationship between you and them the benefit of the doubt. They never gave this situation between you and them a chance. Like, look how this man looking at her. This is how they looked at you guys, but they never gave this relationship a chance here. I think I'm gonna have to pull on that. All right, tell us more. Let's get one more, and I'm gonna see why. Messages for my Scorpio. Tell us more about their love life and what they need to know. This is supposed to be a healing connection. You came in this person's life. You were put on this person's path to heal them. Remember I said this could have been someone who their heart was blocked out to love. They was closed to love. But you were supposed to transform. This romance that you and this person shared was supposed to transform their life, but it also was going to transform your life as well. This is supposed to be a healing connection. You were sent in this person's life to heal them, to give them new love, okay? To show them what real love was about. Because some of y'all, they could have been in a marriage, but they weren't happy. Look at this woman. She's like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see what's going on with this person. Hold on. As I was getting up, you guys, to figure out which deck I'm supposed to be going to next, I had romantic feelings was at the bottom of the deck. You and this person both had romantic feelings, okay? Remember, it was this one thing that kept them tripping about you guys, okay? Your feelings that you had, the feelings they had for you and the feelings that you had for them were real. And you guys were supposed to be exploring this new love together here, okay? But it was like they didn't even give you a chance, okay? They didn't give this situation between you and them the benefit of the doubt. So let's see why. Let's see what was going on with this person and why they didn't give this relationship, why they didn't give this connection between you and them a chance here. Clarify benefit of the doubt, Holy Spirit. We want to know, why didn't this person give this relationship between them and Scorpio a chance? Clarify this benefit of the doubt. Why didn't this person give Scorpio a chance? Ending. Because there was something that was ending in their life. Okay. And this person was, I feel like they had created some type of illusion. I feel like they were being guided to walk away from a particular person. For some of you, they were even guided to walk away from a fucking marriage. Remember I said this card came out sideways. The problem for some of you guys was the fact this person was married. And the other problem was they were not happy within the marriage. They were being guided to walk away and have a fresh start. They were supposed to be letting go of this marriage and having a fresh start in love with you, but they refused to let go. It was like this situation, this marriage was crumbling right before their eyes. But it was like they refused to let go. They did not want to walk away from this fucking marriage, okay? Tell us more. Why didn't this person give Scorpio a chance? Secrets. I saw that card as I was picking them up. This person was keeping secrets from you guys. And the secret was, for some of y'all, they was married. But they didn't want to tell you about all the obstacles, all the things that was going on in this marriage here, okay? For some of y'all, they feel like you was gonna tell them some truth that they didn't want to hear, because this person got a blindfold on. All right. Remember, there was an ending. They were supposed to be closing out this cycle. They were supposed to be walking away from a particular relationship, connection. Some of y'all in marriage, but they had this blindfold on. They did not want to see something for what it really was here. They didn't want to see the truth for some of y'all about this damn person that they was dealing with. You know how it is when you marry somebody. Like, I ain't been married, but I'm sure when you marry somebody, you don't want to know that the man or woman that you married was not the motherfucker that you're supposed to be marrying. Like, just because people walk around here married does not mean they're with their person. If that's the person that spirit ordained. That's the person that spirit wanted them to have this marriage with. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of marriages and shit don't last. People are faking front in remarriages forever, pretending like they happy, putting up this front, putting up this united front. But that shit don't be happening behind closed walls, behind closed doors. They're miserable in these connections and these marriages. But they got to put up this united front to everybody else, okay? Give us one more on why this person to give this relationship between you and them a chance. All right, forgiving. This person didn't mean to hurt you, though. So I feel like they went through something. Something happened to them where they were supposed to be forgiven. So they got their heart broke by somebody. And the thing was, I'm picking up that 3 of Swords in reverse. They dragged out their heartbreak. They dragged out their heartache and pain for a very long time, okay? Whether this person was hurt on purpose or not. But they were holding on to this love and they needed to forgive. So this person had a hard time forgiving. And because they couldn't forgive, whoever it was that hurt them before you, it's kind of like they drug out that feeling of hurt and pain. And even though you guys had romantic feelings, even though you shared some type of connection, it was like they couldn't allow themselves to love you because they needed to heal. For some of you guys, they need to learn how to heal and forgive, because healing, once you heal from a situation or whoever did you wrong, then it's easier to forgive. But if you choose not to acknowledge that you're hurt or that you're in pain or that you're sad, you're miserable, if you choose not to acknowledge those feelings, then you will never be able to start your healing process here, okay? So let's roll and let's see who this reading is about. I love you guys, and I hope that something here has resonated. So we got Libra, heavy Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, so all the fire signs in Scorpio. Damn, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Sag. Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces. All right, you guys, I love you, and until next time, stay blessed.